And we are live, coming at you from the apartment, girlfriend's apartment, my apartment, whatever you want to call it. Nice, I got a lot more space now, so 8x8 is now 10 by 10. I don't know what measurements are. The point being, I got a lot more room now, so it's a bit nicer to have a little bit more room to move around instead of that little box I was in at my apartment at school. But hello, thank you for joining. As always, I'm Adam Fox. I'm here representing Connected Community Health Support, along with my two partners, Seth Spicer and Jacob Carroll. And we are here offering the free virtual bodyweight exercise programming. This is a progressive program, 52 weeks, all body weight, like I said, very modifiable to whatever your desired needs are. Say something's too easy, we can make it a little bit harder. Say something's a little bit too hard, we can make it a little easier for you. The whole reason that we're doing this is because we want to just eliminate as many barriers to exercise as possible. One of the biggest barriers to exercise is not having time to exercise. Also, the monetary ability or the fun to get an expensive gym membership or get gym equipment. I know for myself personally, all the gym equipment that I bought is very expensive. So if I wasn't doing this as a profession, I would not be able to afford this stuff. And we understand that here. So we want to be able to give you this free workout, quick 30, 45 minutes or an hour, depending on which workout we're doing. Just kind of give it to you real quick with no barriers, nothing that's stopping you from doing it aside from maybe Wi-Fi, but that's pretty universal at this point. So, this is the big thing here is we just are trying to make health and fitness accessible for everyone. We don't want there to be a disparity between the people that have money and have health care or have some type of health intervention like this, i.e. a gym, i.e. physical therapist, anything like that, and then the people who do have the money that don't necessarily need it or that have the ability to go to one of those gyms or healthcare facilities that, those people that might not have that much money, that have that monetary ability, maybe a little, on the short end of the stick in a sense. So we're just trying to, bridge that gap a little bit, make it a little easier for people to work out and get a nice, good workout from the comfort of their own home. Because, that's what we're really all about here. It's just you guys. We're all about the community, make you happier, one day at a time over 52 weeks. I know it's a long time, but I promise if you stick with us, you will get good results. We're going to make you look good, make you lose that weight, make you move better, make you feel better. And that's what is important. Am I right? So as always, guys, make sure if you have any underlying health conditions, say you got, knee issues or shoulder issues or anything like that, heart issues, blood pressure, anything like that, just go talk to your doctor first. Make sure that it's A-okay for you to be doing this workout. I want to make sure that you're healthy, even though there's nothing here that would hurt you, but we just want to be healthy before you get started on this exercise because we think that's really important. So for today, 45-minute exercise. It's going to be 4 to 5 minute warm up, 4 to 5 minute cool down. And then the base sets are going to be 8 exercises ran through 3 times, 1 through 8, 3 times repeated. Now we're moving up from our previous week of work to rest duration. So now we're doing 60 seconds, so 1 minute of work followed by 30 seconds of break. And this is progressively harder, but remember, this is a progressive program. So we're going to get you guys up to that around a minute and a half, minute and 40 seconds area of work with a little short rest period, but not yet, don't worry. So I think I got everything. Today is the first day of week 7. So remember, today's day 19. If you want to catch any workouts that you missed, you can always go back and catch them on our Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube page. We got a whole playlist of all of our previous days. So go back and check that out if you don't want to jump into week 7, which I totally understand if you don't. But without further ado, I'm going to get rocking. So the very first thing I'm starting off with is the hip opener. So let's get some nice hip range of motion here. Bring them open like this, close them back like that. Or if you want to go, if you want to just bring them up, bring them back like that, do the circle. Or you can bring them up and back. Feels more comfortable for you guys. Thought I was going to be a little late to my stream today. Our cat decided to go for a little joyride, and by joyride I mean jumping out a window at God knows what time of the morning and not coming back for another 12 hours. So that was a nice, interesting, fun experience to deal with. All right, then moving on to the leg swings. So remember, grab that wall if you need it. Always being supported is a good thing. just in case you need it. You never know. You never know when the balance might give on you. Just like that, see? Say I don't have as much balance, I might fall over, but I have my trusty friend, the wall right here, to support me. Switching sides. Whew, I did a nice tough workout yesterday, so I'm feeling these. Feel nice on the hip, not gonna lie. All right. A couple more seconds here. All right, now we're gonna do T-spine rotations. Get you out of that desk chair posture. Hands in front. Bring the hand back as far as you can while following it with your head. Or your eyes, excuse me. It's very important. Your thoracic spine, so the middle of your back, middle and upper, and then your cervical spine, so your neck, work together. That's why I always tell you guys, follow that with your eyes. Follow it with your eyes and come back. Follow it with your eyes and come back, just like that. Nothing too crazy here. Do about 5 to 7 on each side. Just about. Remember, you don't want the arms all the way up here. You want them right even with your chest. Bring them back like so. Bring it back like so. All right, a couple more here, guys. Follow that hand. Good job, good job, good job. All right, moving on here. Getting into the neck circles. So what I want you guys to do, something a little different than what we normally do. I just want you to kind of feel your range of motion out. Just don't force anything. Okay, stop it. She comes back, she's causing problems already. But don't force it. Just do some nice little, just weird movements. All I want you to do is just roll the neck around a little bit. Try to throw it through as many different ranges of motion that you can that feels comfortable. As you see, I'm just kind of going back and forth, just doing little rotations, little turns like so, doing little like figure eights. Try to get as much sensation into that neck as possible. Wake it up as much as possible. Throw some new patterns at it. Now we're going to do some left to rights. So find a point on each wall. I'm going to look at my cat. She's right there. And I'm going to look at the wall over here. Find that point. Look at it. Come back. Look at it. Come back. Now down and up. Down and up. Down. Same thing. Find a point. 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 Just look at that point every time. And come back up. And down and up and down. Well, there she is. You making a guest appearance today, are you? All right, and then we're going to do some arm circles here. So you can do these whatever pace you want. These are not going to be in the set like they were last week. So if you guys want to do them faster, slower, whatever works best for you. You can do single arms a couple times. Just switch over like that. Whatever feels best for you guys. Remember, this is all about yous out there's. For some really proper English, use out days. All right, starting with the first one, we're doing the reach to the ground or the bridge. So just like usual, reaching to the ground, coming back up like so, reaching to the ground, coming back up. Starting with that in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Come down. And remember, if you want to make this a little easier, get your body a reference point. This right here, this nice, solid straight lower back like so. You're going to put your hands on your hips, push into the knees. Look at this alignment. Perfect. Now all you're going to do is come back up, come to the ground, come back up, and just like that. And if these are a little bit too easy for you, don't feel like you're getting much out of it, we're going to transition to the ground like so. Put those feet nice and solid into the ground. Push your hips up. You want a nice straight line from your armpits to your knees. And you're just going to repeat that process for another about 15 seconds. So if you guys haven't been doing these bridges, if you feel comfortable getting to the ground, I'm going to challenge you to now go to the ground and start doing these bridges instead of the standing. It's a little bit more resistant to gravity, feels a little better. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go, there we go. All right, short break period today, guys. Remember, so we only got about 25 seconds left. Next one I'm moving on to, we did these ones last week, so you should be pretty familiar with them. Doing the reverse row combo. So we're going to go reverse fly row combo, excuse me. So flies, rows, just like that. If you want to coordinate it around a rhythm, just keep on saying flies, rows, rows. Starting here in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Fly in a row, and fly in a row, just like that. And the funny part about the cat getting out is our neighbor decided to give her some anchovies for food because she thought we left her outside. And now she's covered in anchovy juice. So this little girl is going to be in the bath here once we're done, aren't you? Yeah, I know you don't like to hear that, but pray for my arms and my face because I think I might get torn up a little bit trying to do this. But hey, we will find out, won't we? Keep on going here, guys. I know 60 seconds can get a long through kind of, what is it called in Congress? I'm going to filibuster my way through this 60 seconds here. So keep on working with me here, guys. Making sure that back's not rounded like this, staying nice and tall, just like so. Got about 5 seconds here. Come on, finish strong, guys. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Good job. Good job. All right, so the next ones are a little bit different than what we've been doing. So instead of the lateral raises or the arm circles, we're now going to do raise the roofs. So all we're doing, whatever roof's above you, whether inside, outside, whatever it is, there's a cloud above you, whatever it is. I want you to reach the cloud, reach the roof, come back down. Touch the roof, come back down. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Touch the roof, reach the roof, come back down. And I want you to get those palms on the roof. The only goal I want you to think about is touching the roof. Because if you've joined into me before, even if you haven't, that's okay, I'll tell you now. Your body loves a goal. So if you just give your body the goal of touching the roof, even if the roof's 3 feet away and you can't touch it, tell your body every time, touch the roof, touch the roof, touch the roof. It's going to give it a goal to coordinate around instead of focusing on the specific muscle activation. And there's this thing called the constrained movement hypothesis or the constrained action hypothesis. Can't remember exactly what it's called. But it's the idea that when you kind of try to control your body's inner workings, so like if I was trying to control my shoulder range of motion right now, or a specific muscle, I'm interfering with the natural coordination of my body. So keep that in mind, guys. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Oof. I know those ones can get tiring, so if you feel like your arms are burnt out, just take a second and just switch like this. Just take 1 sec. Give yourself a little bit of breather. Not too long, trying to increase your capacity, but just take a second, go like that. Next one we're moving on to is a marching variation. So you do little guys like this. You do big guys like this with a hold. What we're going to do today, emphasize reaching to your butt, reaching to your butt, reaching to your butt. Now, there we go. Both hands reach. Both hands reach. It's almost like a dance move in a sense. So getting some rotation here. So I want you to reach the ground, reach to the background like so. And remember, we also do have different variations. You can do the holds like so. You do a little pitter-patter feet like this. You can do big holds for a second. Big holds, just quick transitions, but you do not have to. The one we're doing today, we're trying to emphasize, is this bad boy right here. And all this is bringing one leg up, bringing both your hands to the other side, like so, while keeping your chest nice and strong. You don't want to bend down like that with it. Keep it nice and strong, just like so. You got 5 seconds here, guys. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Let me know if you guys can hear that ding. I'm not really sure that you can, but I'm going to keep on clapping like always because that's just what I do. So moving on to the next one, we got the lateral squat. This one's going to be a little hard for me maybe because my hips are a little sore today. That's all right. Really good way to cue yourself into this. Me and my partners talked about this last night. Is just doing some rocks. If you have trouble with this movement, just do some rocks at first. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So just rock side to side like this, back and forth, and then as you get a little more comfortable, spread your feet out a little bit farther. And now start dropping down a little bit more, but you're doing the same motion. As you get down lower, you're going to see it's going to be a little harder to drop down into that hip and knee. Eventually, you'll get to this where you're coming all the way down, keeping that knee, that elbow over the knee, doing the side squat like so. You can do it from this starting position. You come over like that and then switch whatever you feel, not used to the hardwood, whatever you feel works the best for you, go ahead and do that. We got 5 more seconds. Give me one more here, guys. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Moving on to the next one. So now we got the wall press or the floor press. So as always, keeping your body away from the wall like so. Feet farther back, the harder it is. Closer in, the easier. Coming down nice and slow. And away. Keeping that chest pushed away from the ground. I'm going to demonstrate from the floor today. We're going to be starting here in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So if you're going from the floor, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then back up. And 1, 2, 3, and back up. 1, 2, 3, back up. 1, 2, 3. If these are becoming a little difficult, I know a minute of push-ups is tough. If it becomes too difficult, let's just stand up in the middle. Transition to something that's a little higher off the ground. Oh, this couch is moving. But something that's a little higher off the ground, and then just keep on doing the presses. So we're going to go to the wall now. Press. That chest far away. Elbows in nice and tight. Like you've got a piece of paper stuck in between your elbow, just like so. So what I mean by that, it's coming down. Look at my elbows right now. So elbows are nice and tight into my body. Coming down, pushing back up. Stopping here in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Good job, guys. There we go. There we go. Oof. Blowing through this one today, as always, because we're all savages. We all get this work in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:30. All right, next one. Same thing as last week. Nothing too crazy in this bent over position. So get yourself here. We're going to do thumbs and pinkies, starting now. So pinkies, thumbs, pinkies to the wall, thumbs to the wall, pinkies, thumbs, just like so. If you can get down to this low, go ahead and do it. But this position right here is totally fine as well. Just doing half, 45-degree angle instead of 90-degree angle. So you're not all the way bent over like in the first exercise, but you're close. So up and back down. And then the farther you get, or the closer you get to the ground, the more gravity is going to resist you. So the harder it will be. And if you hold it at the top for just a second, you're going to get a nice burn there as well. So hold it, come back down, hold it, I'm up, and hold it. We got 10 more seconds here, guys. Power through with me here. Oh, you feel any cracks? Snapple, or snap, yeah. Snap, crackles, or pops, and we are done. There we go. I think I get talking a little too much, and well, you see what happens. All right, so next one we are moving on to the inchworm and the crawl. So the importance of this exercise is to get you guys to the ground. To understand that some people may not have the best relationship with getting up and down off the ground. That's why I want to try to build that relationship with the ground for you. So we're starting here in 3, 2, 1. You can first start off with the inchworm. So knees bent just a little bit, palms on the ground. Walk yourself out as far as you feel comfortable. Walk yourself back in like so. That's the easier. None of these are easy. This is the easier version of this. So you'll walk out, and now from here, I want you to adjust your feet to where they're just an inch off the ground. Walk yourself back up. And stand up all the way if you want, or come back down like so. Now that you're in this position, knees an inch off the ground. Get those hands under your chest, like so. We're just going to hold it for as long as we can. And then when we can't hold it anymore, we're going to back up like so. Feet are a little farther apart. Walk out again. Hold this for a second. Hold it for 5 or 10 if you can. And then walk it back up. One more here, guys. Walk all the way out. And walk it back up, and we're done. Perfect. Good job, guys. All right, micro pats. Made it to the first set. Only get to pat one shoulder, so micro pat that one shoulder. Made it to the first set. Only got 2 more. Then you guys are done. Your Monday is almost over. Or just beginning. Wait, no. No, yeah, no place will be just beginning. All right, going back to touching the ground in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So from here, reaching down, I need something to pick up. I got my foam roller today. And it's okay, we're going to improvise. I'm just going to pick up this pillow, something that's very common every day. Pick the pillow off the ground, pick it up, put it back down, pick it up, put it back down like so. Remember, real good way to cue this. Push into the knees, pick it up, come back down, pick it up. Oh, missed it. Come back down, just like so. Got another 25 seconds here, guys. Keep pushing. If at any point in time you guys do need a break, just take a quick little 3-second one and then get right back into it so you guys can get the full benefits of this program and this aerobic. That's the whole point of this, is to keep your heart rate up the entire time. Keep you moving in a sense. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Well, looks like the sun doesn't want to play anymore. Mr. Sun will go away. That's okay. It's going back to the reverse fly combo now. So, real good shoulder overall mobility and some just good proprioception to figuring out where your shoulder is. You know how hard it is to stay bent over for a long period of time. So from this bent over position, starting in 3 seconds, doing the reverse fly combo and begin. So fly, row, fly, row. I know this one's not maybe as challenging, maybe it is, and that's totally okay if it is. But I have the next one, the raise the roofs. That one's a little tough, and that's all right. If you guys, like I said, if you guys need to take a 1 or 2 second break, go ahead. Even for this one, if this is getting a little difficult, you just gotta relax the arms, shake them out a little bit, and then get right back to it, just like so. Because I know that you guys have been with us for a while now. We're going on it's our 19th workout. It's kind of crazy to believe we've been doing this for that long. So thank you everyone for tuning in and joining us and staying one of our loyal patrons. We really appreciate it. Because like I said, this is all for you guys. We're just trying to make you guys healthier, happier, look better, feel better, all that good stuff. Because we know that that's really important, especially during COVID days, even though they're almost over. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go, there we go. All right, so I know I was just talking about them. Well, it's time for the raise the roofs. So all we're doing, touching the sky, coming down. And remember, if you're getting a little fatigued, you feel like you can't keep going, just switch arms like so. Touch the ceiling, touch the ceiling. One thing I don't want, we don't want you to arch up like that. If you can only go to right here, only go to right there. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Touch the sky. Oh, both hands, sorry. So as you see here, when I'm touching the sky, I'm not going up like that. It means you're compensating your range of motion. So you just want to stay almost in that same bent over position, but you're not all the way bent over. Your knees are just bent a little bit. Press up, touch the sky, touch the sky, touch the sky, just like that. And if you actually can reach your ceiling like I can, make sure you touch it every time. Change the finger that you're touching it with. So I'm going index, pinky, ring, middle, palm, pinky, index, ring, middle, and just repeating, just doing different ones each time. So you're giving your body a goal for the task instead of just trying to touch the ceiling aimlessly. Stopping here in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go, there we go. Keep pushing through, guys. We're almost halfway through the entire workout. Give yourself another micro pat in the back. Once we're done with this set, we're not done yet though, so don't get too ahead of yourselves now, guys. So next one, remember, it's marching. If you want to do just little marches like this, or holds, or you can do them a little bit faster, high knees, or we're going to do them the way that we're doing for this week, starting in 2, 1, and begin. So this is this week's, but you can use any of the given variations that I just explained to you for, say that you're just joining on, but you want the 60 seconds. I'll give you all the different variations. So not a problem. Same thing with the squats that we're doing next. If you guys don't feel comfortable doing the lateral squats, don't let me tell you what to do. You're your own person. You can do the regular squats or just sitting down in the chair and standing back up. I know 60 seconds is a little daunting, but remember, you guys worked your way up to this. You guys are ready for this. There's no, a little scary. You guys have prepared yourself for this. We've helped you prepare for this by doing all these workouts with you. So don't sell yourself short. I know you guys can do it. As my mom says, you are a very competent, capable young man or woman. And we are done. There you go, guys. So remember, for lateral squats, these are a little bit too hard. Do squat, come back up. Squat back up. Do a regular. That's all. So I'm gonna do the side squat, nothing like that. I'm not gonna make it more difficult than you want it to be. Also, my boy Snug, you out there? I see two. I'll do one of them. Starting with the lateral squats in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So remember, start off just coming down side to side like this. Because your body, your knees, your ankles, your hips, they need to be able to accept the weight that you're trying to give it before you're able to actually do the lateral squat like so. So how do you do that? By doing this, a little tiny side to side. And then once you're ready, you go down into the lateral squats like so. And you see how my elbow is always over my knee. Like so, just like this. Coming down. Remember, if that's a little too hard, we can just do side to side like this to get your body used to this pattern before we make it take the whole load of your body. So coming down like so. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Go, good job, guys. All right. Keep on rolling here, baby. So next one we got, same thing. So it's a floor press, wall press, or half wall press from an angle. And this is one of the harder ones to do for me. So if you guys need breaks, take a 3-second break and then go up to the wall and finish off set on the wall. We're going to be starting here with the ground push-up right about now. So we're coming down just like so. Not sure if you guys can still see me, but coming down with those elbows. I don't think you can see me. 1 second. This is hardwood right here, so gotta make sure I'm not killing my knees. It's also a very good recommendation for you guys as well. If your knees are hurting on hardwood, put down a pillow or something that you can use to dampen that impact a little bit. So we're coming down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Slow that down a little bit, Adam. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, and up. And again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do a couple more with the feet fully extended. 1, 2, 3. Drop to the knees and press. 1, 2, 3. Drop to the knees and press. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Drop to the knees and done. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, grab a drink if you need it. I know I do. Moving on to the bent over shoulder range of motion, baby. So we got, not good enough bottle flip. Maybe there's too much in there. I don't know. Maybe I need to drink more. So from the bent over position, hands on the hips, pushing into the knees, back and up, starting now. So back and then up, and then back and then up, back and up, and back and up. And remember, you don't have to be as I am. I've been doing these positions for a time, so I'm comfortable in this position with my hips. But if you're only comfortable in this position, that's A-okay. I'm not there telling you what's right or wrong, because your body knows better than I do. I can guarantee you that. So up and back down. Thumbs to the sky, pinkies to the sky. Thumbs and pinkies and thumbs and pinkies just like so. What I was trying to say last time, stuttering my brains out, was if you feel any pops or cracks, as long as they don't hurt, then that is A-okay, my friends. Do a little fast one. Get the heart rate up just a little more. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. There we go. All right. Back to treacherous. Some people hate them, some people don't. Balls. Tough, so. Excuse me. So the whole point, like I said, get you to the ground. Let's start. Arms in here in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Hands flat on the floor. Walk it out as far as you can. And when you get to that position, bring your knees to the ground, about an inch off the ground. Bring the hands back and hold it for a second. And then come back up. And then if you want to make it a little more challenging, feet shoulder width apart. Now we're going to do the same exact thing. Bring the hands under the chest, holding for a second. Holding for like 5 seconds. Then walk yourself back up. And we're going to repeat. Come down. So right here, hold it. If you want to make it really challenging, you can opposite arm, opposite leg off the ground, like so. Do a little press into the ground, hold, or you can do walks like this to make it real hard for you. I promise this is hard. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Woo! This may be the most sweaty I've been so far, but hey, that's a good thing. It means we're progressing, myself and you behind the camera, so I know that means you're getting a good workout in. Makes me happy to hear. All right. I'm going to challenge you guys to do the harder version of all of these because it's the last set. So give yourself another micro pat on the back. Starting with bend to the ground in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So we're going to start here. Let's do 10, 15 seconds of this one, then switch to the ground. I want you guys to challenge yourself today. Good Monday workout. Set the whole week right for you. Get you in a nice headspace. Make you feel all right going into your Tuesday instead of just feeling eh. So you're going to come to the ground like so. Press into the ground. Nice straight line from my armpits to my knees. And just start pressing like so. It's almost like you're never mind, not going to say that. Just keep into the ground. Don't arch the back like that. Or curl up like that. Nice and straight. The shoulders all the way to the knees, through the hips, into the knees, like so. If you want to make them a little harder, you can do them just on your toes. I don't know if you can see my toes. I'm just balancing the pads of my toes. And we are done. And there I go talking again. My apple G's, my friends. Moving on here. Moving on. To the reverse fly combo. So we do have some variations for this. If you don't feel comfortable in the bent over rowing position, you can come out like this. Do the Aquamans if you'd like, but we want to try to get you doing the reverse fly combo here. Start in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So fly, row, same thing. Look how I'm bent over like this. You can be like this if you feel comfortable here. Or heck, even you can be like this if this feels comfortable. But if this is comfortable for you, only go to here and just keep on doing the movement. It's all about the time that you're spending moving. The quality of the movement does matter, but as long as you guys are moving constantly, that's the whole goal of this program. I'll tell you what, I'm sweating right now, so I know that you guys are sweating behind them screens. It's a nice intense, well, not intense, but nice constant intensity today, I should say. So row and fly and row and fly and row, and keep on doing that. Flying and rowing. Stopping here in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Good job. Whew! Got 6 more, then we are done for the day. Get outside. Enjoy the beautiful weather we're having, thankfully, finally. felt like we were plagued from nice weather for the past however many months that we've been doing this for, this New York weather. But hey, you guys may not be in New York, so that's all right. All right, raising the roof now, ladies and gentlemen. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So we're going to come up. Remember, the only cue I want you to think about, only thing I want you to think about now is touching that ceiling. You don't got to look at it. Ceiling's not going anywhere, so you don't got to be cranking your neck like this to look at the ceiling. I promise you it's not going anywhere, and if it does, you're in some big trouble, so you better run. But just look up, don't look up at it, and just touch it. So touch it, touch the wall, touch the wall, yeah. Hey, wall. Touch the ceiling just like so. Keeping the lower body solid into the ground so you're not arching up like this every time you move. So it's nice and controlled, just like so. We're just up to the ceiling, up to the roof, whatever you want to call it. If you're old school, we call it what's above this, the cellar, or not the cellar, the I'm mixing it up. I'm thinking basement and cellar. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Woo! There we go, baby. All right. Also, I'm not sure if anyone has commented in the chat. Is not fully operational right now for some reason. That's weird. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, there it is. Whoopsies, my fault. All right, moving on to the next one, starting in 3, 2, 1. We're doing the marches. Remember, we can do the marches like so. We can do nice little guys like this if we want. Just getting off the ground just a little bit. Or we can do these ones, which it's almost like, even though I've never done this, like you're pulling a sword out of its sheath, which is with whichever hand is closing. So for this side, it's going to be this hand. Putting it in, pulling it out, putting it in, pulling it out, just like so. Nothing crazy. I know some of my examples are a little abstract, but we think in a very abstract manner because we are a very interesting creature, to say the least. Getting that rotation there, reaching down, just like so. Only got about 8 more seconds. So push through here, guys. Push through, push through, push through. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. All right. Get a drink, take a break. 4 more exercises. And we are finito. Done. I don't know how to say done in a lot of different languages. So that's all I got. We're done, almost. 4 more, starting with the lateral squats here. In about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So remember, start from the base apart like this. Come down and rock side to side while staying nice and tall. This is the beginner movement for this. It's like think about like prerequisites. It's like the prereq for this movement. And then as we become more comfortable, start to drop into those heels a little bit more. And then once you think you got it down, we can go from here, over like that, and over like that, and back and forth like so. I know I'm making it look easy. I apologize. So we're coming down nice and slow. Elbow over the knee, coming up. Nice and slow, elbow over the knee. Nice and slow, elbow over the knee. Just like so. Only got 10 more seconds, so power through here with me, guys. Coming down, coming down, coming down. 3, 2, 1. Bang, there we go. Squats are done for the day. Those are the hard ones. We got one of the harder/hardest ones coming up next. If I had to rank these most difficult even for me, I definitely got to be the inchworms and then the squat and the press on the same, because those are very difficult movements to master. That's why we're going to work with you and progress you. Starting here with the wall or floor press, starting right now. Coming down nice and easy for 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, and push up. Remember the whole goal here, nice, slow on the decline. 3 seconds, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can slow it down too, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Make sure that chest is far away, like someone's about to stab you with a knife. Push it away, even though hopefully none of us have ever almost been stabbed with a knife. But I'm trying to say. Keep it tucked in between your armpit so there's no space. Last couple here. Legs fully extended. 1, 2, 3 from the knees. Push up. Last one. Legs fully extended. 1, 2, 3 from the knees. Push up. And we're done with those. Give yourself a round. Almost done with the entire workout. Hope you guys like that. Give yourself a round of applause. That was punny. Dad jokes are on point today. Not really. All right, I'm going to stop pretending like I'm a comedian. Moving on to the next exercise. Doing the bent over or standing pullbacks. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. So bent over, bring it back, bring them up, bring it back, bring them up. If your shirt is kind of restricting you, like mine is a little bit, shake it off. Not take unless you're by yourself, take it off, but shake it out a little bit. It's a little more comfortable. And then back, and up, and back, and up. Gotta make fun of my brother Seth. I was watching his stream this morning. Shoulder range of motion is only right here. We gotta tell him to get on shoulder range of motion, baby. Can't be doing all that bench all the time, my friend. Just kidding. I know he doesn't do that. Well, he likes to, but he doesn't always. That's not to say benching is bad. Remember that. Benching is not bad. It's all about what the goal of the movement or of the training is. If you're benching to get better at bench, well, it's a pretty damn good way to get better at bench. Stop in here in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. The only reason I said that is doing this bodyweight stuff is great, really good for you. It's good to figure out, how to control your own body. But we're working out in the gym with those heavy lifting compound exercises have their place. It's all about what your goals are. Not a lot of people, for general population, are trying to bench 400 pounds. So that's why we're doing this. But all right, moving on to the inchworm and the bear crawl, starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, give me all you got, guys. The last one of the day, the hardest one. Come out as far as you can, like so, and then come back up. We're going to keep the legs fully extended for a couple. Make it a little harder as the time goes on. So walk them out and walk them back in, like so. Now we're going to bend the knees, walk out so that your hands are nice and even under your chest. So if you could take your thumbs off and bring them straight towards the ceiling, they touch just about the middle of your chest, your nipples, just about. And then we're going to walk it back up, fully extend, come back down, walk it out. And now we're going to spread the legs out just a little bit farther, keeping those hands under the chest. You're going to hold this, give yourself a 1, 2, break, back up, hold for 10 seconds. Finish off strong here, guys. If you want to be real savages, do some walks, some crawls, stop it in 2, 1. Woo! There we go, baby. All right. Now give yourself a big pat on each shoulder. Give yourself a hug and embrace yourself. You made it through day 19 of week 7. All right, now give yourself a couple rounds of applause here, guys. I said a couple, so I had to do at least 3. No, there might be multiple, but no one's here to correct me. So we're starting with the cool down now. After you guys get a drink and whatnot. So, whew, no, I'm sweating right now. I'm tired. But that's all right. Doing a little bit of a fast today, so I don't got much in me. I may explain it. Don't take my advice about fasting. Probably not a good idea. Unless you're trying to live long. Never mind. I'm not going to get into that. Give yourself nice big hugs now. Nice big pats on the back. The reason I said I'm not going to get into that. Oh, also, breathe in the nose, out of the mouth through this entire cool down. So, in the nose, out of the mouth like so. The reason I didn't get into that with the fasting is because fasting is it's a very touchy subject. I know some people fast and suppress eating issues because they're fasting, or it kind of exacerbates those. So I'm not going to recommend fasting. If you want to know more about it, look it up. You know, go look up some research articles on it. There's some really cool, interesting things about increasing your lifespan from fasting. A lot of what we like to just fuel. Like I said, if you guys are interested about it, just go check it out. I'm not going to shove anything down your throat. Something I do makes me feel good, so I figure I'd pass along a little tidbit of information for you guys. I'm going to switch now. Thank God goodness. Golly gee goodness. So I don't have to actually puddles, but we're just going to pretend a big puddle. You can see my legs. Just got to kick them out like so. Kick them out, get all that water off that leg. Water off the leg this way, water off the leg that way, just like so. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't gotta make it anything too fancy. Nice, you can do little kicks, so grab some balance on the wall, or just yourself close to a wall, do some little kicks. Or you can do big ones out here, whatever feels the best for you guys. I know that this is getting some sensation into my legs. That's not just straight muscle activation. Feels really nice. All right. Do some leg swings here. End with about a minute of breathing. So now just nice little small guys. Like so. Nothing too crazy. Apparently, Alexa doesn't like being called crazy because she's now talking to me. Go away, Alexa. I don't want to talk to you. The government's listening. I'm just kidding. All right, moving on to the next one. We're doing some breathing now. So everyone, kumbaya. Let's all get together. Sit down. Do some breathing. So big in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And while we're doing this, if you guys have any questions about any type of exercise, fitness, health-related information and stuff like that, shoot them my way. I will respond after we're done with the cool down. So if you guys do have anything to shoot them in there, and I got you. Thank you, phone. Just a little bit more breathing here, guys. So just one or two more. Big in the nose. Out of the mouth. All right, and that's all that I got for you today. So if you guys do have any questions, as always, you can anytime, wherever you are, no matter what time of the day is, you can message us on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't even know if you can message through YouTube or Twitch. If you want to reach out to us, we're always here in your corner, trying to support you, aid you with any questions or inquiries you have about exercise, health, fitness, all that good stuff. Me and my partners live this, breathe it, eat, sleep, and breathe this every single day. So if you guys really want any type of advice or, kick in the right direction, anything like that, or guidance in the right direction, not kick, then let us know. And we're more than happy to help you guys out because we really love doing this for you. And we just ask that if you guys do like the content that we're sharing, then you guys go ahead and share us. Tell a friend, tell a coworker, tell relatives. Let them know what we're doing. Let them know who we are, and that we're just here to help you guys be the best version of yourself. So without further ado, that is all I got for you lovely, beautiful people today. I will catch you on Wednesday. Don't forget, we do the marathon restream on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So we have all day on Tuesday, all day on Thursday, and all day Saturday doing these videos on repeat. So without further ado, you guys have a healthy and happy rest of your day. And I'm Adam, CCH.